I find myself having to take those mental hiatuses. I talk about it. That song came from a mental hiatus that I took, the Meditate song.
Right.
Where where I just literally just talk about how I need that. Like, I need that for myself. Like, I need to get away and need to do that, and just kind of like find myself so that I can get back to the music with like refreshed thoughts and just in general, like, I have to feel rejuvenated in order to come back and make the music. Because sometimes, like, if you're on record like I was doing, making 40 songs or putting out 40 records and like doing that constantly, it gets repetitive in here.
Yep.
You know, I'm not gonna, I'll be the first to like admit it and be real. Like, sometimes some of my shit sounds the same because I'm in the studio all the time with my producer, and he likes to make a lot of trap beats.
Yeah.
And it makes the shit like, yo, he makes like a banger, and I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck, man, we got like 6 of those, but let's just let's do another one, you know? But
you gotta live. Like, when I say, when artists have to or bring up new songs, or they're trying to come up with new content, you gotta go outside. You gotta be outside to know what's in the now, you know?
Yeah.
Or what's going on in the world, or
absolutely,
or to put you in a different state of mind. Either if you go on a trip with your lady, or go visit your family, new things happen,
right?
Tragedy happens, God forbid that.
Yeah.
But that's something different, that you're like, I'm gonna write 40 songs, but like you said, half of them are gonna be kind of the same.
Yeah.
Because you ain't living outside of the studio.
Right.
That's why we know, like, most artists take 6 months or a year.
Yeah.
To come out with a new album.
And it's probably just like their best 12, their best 14, 15, 20 sometimes.
Right.
But they just go ghost. And like, even for me, I was like, we contemplated in the beginning of the year, we had a plan to continue to do Project 52, which is like what we called it last year, to try to release 52 songs. And if I'm honest, a part of the reason why I wanted to do it again was probably just because I felt guilty for not actually meeting the quota of 52 records.
Right.
So we did it. But as we know now, we've been going through this shit for how long now, where we've been trying to stay consistent and putting out the content and backing it up with like a behind, like, the goal is to put out a song, put out a behind the lyrics, put out a behind the beat video, put out a behind the scenes video of us in the studio, put out a music video and a behind the scenes of the music video. Yeah. Now just imagine if we had that formula every single time we come out with a record. And that's been the problem. And it's not like, I can't point the finger at anybody except for like myself and just be like, well, I mean, I have to be like the leader and steer the ship and keep everybody afloat, starting with myself. And I'm still trying to fucking manage myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 28 years old. Man. I'm still trying to fucking figure my own shit out. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, Meek Mill, did you hear that little interview he had one time he posted on his page
with Charlemagne? Or
no, I don't know. No, it wasn't that one. It was another one. It did, like, he was they were in the street somewhere. He's been making music for 19 years already. It only 3 years ago
it popped.
Is when he popped and got this fame where he's at now. 3 years ago. Yeah. For 16 years.
Right.
He was just running game, the shit that you're just doing it. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, 11 years. I mean, that's what you're doing too. All of us are fucking doing that shit, bro. Like, sometimes I don't even think about, like, I don't stress the fact that I'm 28 and I'm still rapping. I don't care about any of that. Like, but it is, sometimes I sit back and I'm like, damn, like, I've really been like rapping at a high level for the most part of 11 years. But I don't even feel like I really hit my stride until 2018. Yeah. Like, when we came in here and started working on like Say All Tell All, which is the album that I came out with the beginning of last year, that's when I feel like I was really like in my groove, where I was like, okay, I know myself now. Yeah. You know, like, I've definitely had moments where it was in and out, and this is like a whole different conversation, like, about me understanding myself. The reason why I felt like I couldn't write certain things or say certain things is because I was in situations that I felt like by choice were holding me back from being my real, true, honest self when it came to, like, music. But now I just feel like I'm in a position where I'm like, yo, I say what I want.
I think you really got in your bag. I really like that song with you and that girl. I forget her name. The one with the
Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
The one where you were at the beach.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah. I think you really got in your bag with that one. Like,
man, that
I really think you need another one of those.
I agree. It's funny
you need one of those because you were in your bag.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
That was like, I still think of that song.
Yeah.
Like, when the other songs that come out, like, man, that one was like
the one.
Yeah.
there's a lot of the ones.
So when it comes to music, and I listen to a lot of music podcasts and like just different podcasts where they discuss music.
Mm-hmm.
That song has a lot of replay value.
Yeah.
And when you have a song that has a lot of replay value, people are gonna remember the lyrics.
Yep.
How she sang it, how you sang it, how you rapped it. That's that replay value that you want to get into people.
Oh, Sean Kingston up to this day.
Yeah.
No way
to be.
Yeah. Replay value.
Yeah. No,
that's
for sure.
That's that replay value. Like,
give it a lie.
Yeah.
You're fucking crazy, bro. No, for sure. No, I agree.
Yeah.
And we that's one of my favorite records, and it's funny because that was like some experimental stuff. I had never really done like super poppy tracks. Okay, I had in the past, but not like on a duo album with a close, friend of mine that was a female. Of course I've done a lot of records with dudes. I just had never, we were just at the crib. It was comfortable. It was a comfortable situation. Like, she was a singer. I could do like some melodic melody stuff. Yeah. But you're bringing that up, and it's just funny because if I showed you my text thread with Heartbreak, we're literally talking about that. I sent her a text. Watch this shit. Not necessarily that song. I sent Heartbreak a text. When was this? This was like recently. Friday at 11 p.m. Let's drop another collab album this year. I want to work on a 5-piece EP too. I'm putting Heartbreak on blast. I'm gonna hit up your boy Contact too and see if he wants to do some songs. Time to get back to work. I was like, he's 100% down. Trust me. I was like, what type of sound are you aiming for? And she would be fucking tight on this. I think I want to go for a Tory Lanez sound this year, something in the middle of R&B and hip hop. And because she can rap, rap as well too. All it takes is no different than what we're doing right now. Mm-hmm. You get a guy like you, me, him in the room. You get the right people in the right space at the right time, and you just let the creative juices flow. That's it, and you're just present.